One time I almost died. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Don't laugh. I mean it. Even in our darkest moments, laughter can sometimes be the medicine that we need to heal. If you've been here before, comment returning. If this is your first time, comment new. Proverbs 17:22 says, "A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." Research links laughter to better mood, less anxiety, and even stronger social bonds. Lately, I've been feeling a little overwhelmed. There's nothing but bad news. If you open up your phone for just 10 minutes, you see one bad thing after another. It takes life rather than giving it. If we're not careful, we could get pulled into a dark place. Sometimes we need healing. Sometimes we need to turn off all of the noise and sit in silence and just be. We are human beings. That is our purpose, to live and be in the moment and to love those around us. But sometimes we don't have the energy to do that, and we feel like all we can do is fail. I mean, who hasn't doomscrolled themselves into a blanket burrito before? And what about the days that the sun doesn't shine? Casey Musgrave said, "If you're ever going to find a silver lining, you're going to have a cloudy day. And if you ever want to fill your bottle up with lightning, you're going to have to stand in the rain." And I said that to say, it's just part of life that we have our ups and downs. But there's some good news. We were given this free and natural medicine to deal with these things. It's called laughter. When I was 20 years old, I was in the hospital with ulcerative colitis for about a month. With that can come hemorrhaging, so that's important for the next part. The day I got home, I had been laying in the bed and I needed to go to the bathroom. So when I got up from the toilet, all of a sudden I felt really weak. I tried to grab the bathroom counter and I didn't make it, so I just slowly kind of made my way down into the floor, but I mustered enough strength to yell out for help on the way down. I was fading in and out of consciousness at this point, and I remember suddenly there were these EMTs and they were taking me out of the house and into the ambulance, or ambulam if that's how you say it. But in the ambulance, I was looking at the sky and my spirit just felt peace and love overtake me all of a sudden. And I said to God in that moment that if this is my time, I'm ready. At that moment, a beam of light came out of the sky and shined down on me. And there was no clouds in the sky, and the sun was not above me. It was just sky view. And it shined down into that ambulance onto me. And I just knew in that moment in my spirit that I would be okay. Fast forward now, I'm in the ER, and they're trying to give me blood because I was bleeding out. But they let my friends come in to see me because they still didn't know if I was going to make it. Jonathan Reels and some other guys that I know were in there. They came in and they were all sad and they were crying a little bit. And at this time I said to them, "I'm not doing good." And they said, I was probably more weak than that. I was probably more like, "I'm not doing good, guys." And they said, "We know. You don't have to talk." And I said, "No, I have to tell you this, guys. It's bad. I've lost too much blood." And they were sniffling. And one of them said, "We know, man. You don't have to talk about it." And I said, "No, I have to tell you this. I've lost too much blood. And now I can't get it up." And the guys erupted with laughter. And the nurse popped me on my shoulder and said I shouldn't talk like that. She went to church with us. But yeah, even in our darkest moments, laughter can sometimes be the medicine that we need to heal. If this connected with you, let me know in the comments and subscribe for all the chaos. And just so you know, Milty don't quit, and you don't either. Love you guys.